Hello everyone, this is Hunter at Vapor Honing Technologies. Today we're going to be taking a look at a procedure for how to clean out your machines. So step number one that we are going to complete here is we're going to rinse off this front door with our internal rinse nozzle. Now this is particularly because it is a front load. You may want to do a side load like this too, so all of that water and abrasive that's stuck to your door doesn't come splashing down on your floor. You can clean your floors afterwards too, so really you can do it either way, but we're going to use the internal rinse nozzle here to rinse down this front load door and get all the soda off of it. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is turn on our garden hose, and we are gonna spray down the rest of the inside of the cabinet to give it a thorough rinse, make all that media go down to the bottom, so that when we pump it out, it's gonna pump everything out for you. All right, as you can see, we did rinse out our drip pan here in the front. Now, on most of our cabinets, it is on the side. It's just wherever your door is, depending on if it's side or front load. Next thing we're gonna do is we are going to take the air completely off of this machine. So when you are holding your blast gun into the barrel, it's not pumping at 60, 70, 80 PSI. You wanna just have pump pressure to do this. Also, if you do have a closed loop system, you can take your internal rinse nozzle here and you can actually just spray this into the barrel so that you can clean out your bottom basin. The top basin you may have to pick up and just dump into this barrel, but we're gonna go ahead, spray this into the barrel so it cleans out our bottom basin for the most part, and then we're gonna use just pump pressure to clean out the inside of the cabinet. So once your diaphragm pump starts to speed up, as you guys were hearing there at the end, you're going to start turning your air off to the machine. That way everything is at zero. If your diaphragm pump speeds up, it means that the bottom basin is almost out of water. So we're gonna go ahead, turn the air off to this machine, and we're gonna go ahead and pump the hopper out into the barrel. So now that we have depressurized our machine, it's at 0 PSI, we're going to work with the pump pressure to get whatever is in this hopper, which in this case it would be the soda and the water that we have in there, into the barrel. So what you want to do during this process, you never want to run the pump inside of the machine dry. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your garden hose that we have right here, and you're going to lock it in place with this mechanism here, and you're going to sit this inside of the cabinet. Next, you're gonna take your blast gun and put it inside of the barrel. And the reason that you want running water whenever you're cleaning this machine out is that so when you get down low, you're not burning up the pump and not having any water come through the pump. So it's important that you continue to add water as you clean the water out. All right, so we have our water running inside of the machine from the garden hose. And if you do have a door switch up here, you're going to want to activate it and then step on your foot pedal like so. And all of that will start pumping out of your hopper. All right, so when you are pumping this water and abrasive or soda, whatever you're using out of the machine, the way you'll know it's clean is when your water starts coming out cleaner. So if your water's dirtier at first, you'll start to notice your water clear up. You'll start to notice that no abrasive is left in the lines. So after that starts coming out clear, your machine should be almost near full. You may have to top it off a little bit depending on the speed that the garden hose water is coming out. After that, all you would have to do is add your abrasive back to the machine, but we're gonna clean out the basins first. So normally, the bottom basin will be empty if you use your internal rinse down nozzle to get that water out if you have a closed loop system. The top basin, usually I just pick it up and put it in the barrel. Obviously you can see that the basins are a little bit dirty. That's because soda floats. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spray these out and we're gonna clean them out and then put them back to reuse again. So you're gonna take your garden hose and spray them down. And after you spray them down, you're gonna reassemble them behind your machine and refill those basins as well. So after our basins are filled up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift the floor in this machine and we're gonna check the underside of it. We are a little bit short with water here, so we are gonna fill up the inside of this machine a little bit more. And then once that's done, we're gonna go ahead and put abrasive into the cabinet. Now this one is getting soda in it again. As we know, soda is super soluble, so it's more than likely gonna require close to the amount of double of what maybe a glass bead would be required in this machine. Because it is water soluble, you'll need to super saturate your water. Any other abrasive, this machine's gonna hold about 30 to 35 pounds, specifically the 900. So when we speak about wastewater, it's more of your local municipalities that create those rules, so I would definitely check. I know usually we have Safety Clean come take these off. You know, it really just depends on the area you're in and the regulations that are in place for how you dispose of the dirty water. Please get in contact with them. Let us know if you have any questions about cleaning out your machine. Our number here is 828-202-5563.